Okay, this is problem number 23 on page 196, and this is where we're solving an equation here for t, and we're going to try and solve it by factoring. So first we have to get it into standard form. So I'm going to simplify the left side and the right side, and I'll get everything over on the left set equal to 0 because I want to keep my squared term where it's positive. So I'm going to subtract 4t, so I'll have a negative 1t, and subtract 4 from the left, so minus 4 equals 0. Now this is the point when it's in standard form. You can look at it and tell quite easily it's a quadratic equation. There's going to be two roots. So there is not a greatest common factor of this polynomial, and it's not a special pattern, so I'm just going to frame it and go, I've got to have a 3t times a 1t in that first position because 3 is prime. And then to get a 4, the factors of 4 are 1 times 4 or 2 times 2. I have to get a negative 1t between the sum of the outside terms and the inside terms. So I'm going to go with the 1 and the 4. And that way, if I have a 3t and a 4t here, the inside product, I can get a negative 1 by making this a negative 4t. So this is a negative, and this will be a positive 3t, so that's a positive. So I'm fully factored right there. Now I could set each factor equal to 0 and solve for t. So I get t is 4/3 or t is negative 1. But looking at the original factors, this 3t minus 4, I know that t has to have a 3 in the denominator and an opposite of negative 4, so a positive 4 in the numerator. So I could get to it right like that. And this, of course, I can just look at this and say I know t has to be a negative 1 to zero out that factor. So however you do it, there's your answer. And if you put this back into the original equation, both the 4/3 and the negative 1, you'll find that they both check.